Hey y'all, wanted to just share a couple quick thoughts I had and insights and things I've come across recently regarding resilience and positivity. And I know that we've talked about those things, I put them in our vision statement, but haven't really dove into these or really gotten deep into this. And as I'm seeing more research come out and more behavioral psychologists and sort of life science people looking at what makes quality of life and what makes people healthy and this sort of thing, the frame of mind and the mindset and the positivity is like super and critical, and it just impacts the state of their physical body as well as their quality of life and recently I've seen their longevity of life. And great TED Talk I just heard by Kelly McGonigal, I think is how you say it. She's the one that wrote The Stress Paradox. I've shared that article with most of you. She talks about how the new research, longitudinal studies showing that not only are folks that have the highest quality of life, but the longest longest productive functional lives are those that can maintain a positive sort of mindset and a positive outlook on stress, and they have meaning in their life. And the other thing too that was really interesting is connection, social connection, social activities, getting out and being with others. That's a big element that I think I had not realized the gravity of or had not seen the research. So as I think about it, this is something that really, since we're already talking about it and it's already in our vision statement, it really can become a focal point of what separates us, distinguishes us, makes us unique from other practitioners within the Western or the American medical model, but also other physical therapy practices. You know, how many clinics, at least verbally, address that or talk about that? You know, maybe more and more, but I certainly don't feel like I've heard much about it. And you know, as we are trying to find solutions for our patients physically, and again, getting them out of that negative mindset, kind of giving them that bridge that I keep talking about over to the sort of what's possible, this positivity, this notion of positivity and resilience is really critical. So what can we do to both create positivity and resilience in our lives, and then, of course, carry on and feed it to them? And a couple super simple things that I've come across that are research proven to be very effective sounds kind of common sense. Find things that fill your bucket, that you're passionate about, that you love. Could be exercise. A lot of us, of course, like to exercise. Could be just cooking in the kitchen, hanging out with your kids, reading a good book, getting together with somebody for coffee. Whatever that activity or activities are, write them down, put them somewhere where you see them all the time. A sticky note on your computer at home or on your bathroom mirror, or I heard a great suggestion recently to put that as your home screen on your phone, on your smartphone or your computer, so you see it every time you open it up. And you know, write down 2 or 3 things that you just love to do. And then the next step, which again seems kind of obvious, is to put them on your calendar. Just make sure that it's part of your habit, your routine. For me, I'm walking along the beach. I'm trying to do this every day. There's a little hill back over here behind the church. You can't really see it, but I'm gonna hit that hill next. Not a huge hill, but challenging hill. This is what gives me energy, clears my mind, really helps me think before I kind of go to work and start getting on the computer and doing what I need to do to support you guys. And that's the third thing, is you gotta do them. Put them on your calendar and make sure that you do it. Prioritize, just like working out, right? It's like we tell our patients. The other thing, again, that surprised me is this connection to others. So finding a social bonding activity. And for our patients, especially our older ones, falls right into our sort of core customer base, is these older folks. Many of them are widows or widowers. Many of them, you know, live out in the rural parts of Leicester and West Asheville, Buncombe County, and they maybe don't have social connections, or they're not making an effort to get together with neighbors, old friends. And I think that these things can really be part of our home exercise, or our prescription to these folks is, hey, yeah, you know, we're going to address some of your physical impairments, but here's the next step that you can take that it's going to really impact your recovery is find a couple things that you love to do, and let's figure out a way for you to do them, and then get together with other people, get that social interaction, because the recent studies are showing a really powerful impact or influence on, again, physical state, but also quality of life and longevity when people have social interactions. And they do that great here in Spain, I gotta say. Like, they just, everybody's just getting together to have coffee, or just, you know, doesn't matter if it's morning, middle of the day, end of the day, they make time to get together with each other. And it's really great to see. So I would love for our country to sort of adopt more of that mentality. I don't think it's gonna happen real soon, but we just, you know, we can of course make that happen in our lives, and we can try to convey that to our patients. So just wanted to share that with you guys, and it's powerful stuff.